Hello again. It's a wonderful, warm, sunny afternoon here in Kerrville, and I thought I'd talk about board cut slingshots a little bit. What I'm going to talk about today is design of board cut slingshots and the why of it. There's several things to consider when designing a board cut slingshot. I have right here two bird's eye maple board cut slingshots. Bird's eye maple is a very good wood, very close grain, doesn't split easy, makes a wonderful slingshot. You'll notice right here that the grain's running this way down through here, and so I'm a little wider down in here than I am up in here, because what I'm trying to do is keep as much grain length as I can, because that's the way that a board cut slingshot would break. And it doesn't, and the grain runs all the way down through here, so this area can be real narrow and still be strong. There's a couple other things to consider. You notice here on this one that I have show you how I've got the grooves, and that lets you tie bands so they don't stick out hardly at all in the center. I found that a slingshot with about a 2.5 inch inside dimension there shoots more accurately than one that's narrower, unless you're a flip shooter. The other thing you need to watch out for when you're making a slingshot is that these areas along here are real smooth, and the areas in here is real smooth. It'll make your bands last longer. You can see my logo there. This here is a tool that I use, and the way I use that, this here is this hole everybody thinks is for lanyards. It's not. I use this tool when I'm routing. You see, I can grab this like this, and then I can work around with the router on one side and then turn it the opposite way and work with the router around with the router on the other side, and keep my hands away from the router blades that way. I also have a router set up to cut 3 sides of the groove, this side, and the opposite side, and then I cut the inside manually myself. This form that I've got here is not the only one. There's all kinds of shapes for board cut slingshots. This is the one I like, and if you'll notice, when I grab it like that and put my hands up here, there's a groove here and a groove here to rest my hands against, and this narrow throat in there feels real good. And by the time I get up here, this is straightened up enough that it's comfortable to hold. And yet this slingshot's only 4 inches wide and easily goes in your pocket, and it's short enough to completely cover up. Carry it in your pocket or carry it in a sock. That's about all I've got to show you now. It's just a little bit about board cut slingshots. This is just the design I like. I don't mean to be disparaging about anybody else's design. Everybody has their own thoughts on a slingshot. That's all I have for now. So I'm going to say goodbye. Goodbye now.